Hi, I'm Captain Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report. At the point of Ransom, we've been catching a lot of good trout on live croaker or live piggies. Been free lining them. We've been just working this edge all the way down to Dagger. Been getting about 4 foot of water early in the morning. There have been good trout all the way through from Ransom all the way to the point of Dagger up here. Get done there, we've been coming on in and getting real tight against this shore with some live cut menhaden or cut skipjack, cut mullet. The redfish have been hanging right here on this edge. They've also been hanging off on the inside up against these rocks. Later part of the day when the tides are going out, we've been posting up on these little cuts coming out past these rocks and just putting our cut baits in those sand holes or up on the grass without a weight. There have been good redfish all the way back here in the back, in this back cove up against these oyster reefs. There have been good wads of redfish through here also. We've also been, early in the morning, we've been using our menhaden or cut mullet right up against these islands, up against the ICW. Been some pretty good redfish hanging all around these islands right now. Also, been jumping back across the Redfish Bay, working these chains of islands through here. Been picking up a few good reds through there. If you come around these chains of islands back here in the back, there's a few little coves back here in the very back. There have been black drum on these oyster reefs right through here. The redfish have been biting back here on these back little coves up against this back shoreline, using our cut bait, or you can use live piggies. Live piggies have been catching the trout. They have been catching redfish. So a lot of good fish all around Redfish Bay, Ransom and Dagger right now. Back here on this back side of this island, there have been some oyster reefs all through here. The black drum have also been hanging off through here. We've been using just a lead head with dead shrimp and looking for that dirty water. But there have been a good little pot of drum right through here. Been getting done there. Later part of the day when that sun pokes out, we've been running over here to the Y channel. Y channel still got drum, black drum back here. When the sun is out and the tide is down, you can really see these fish all through here in both channels. So let that sun come up. Work on your trout first thing in the morning. That sun pokes up a little high. Get back here in the Y channel and work on your redfish. If you're in the Y channel first thing in the morning, them redfish with y'all on them shallow water boats, they've been some good redfish all around these duck blinds and this back flat back here, all the way up against the shore bank. So there's some good redfish all in Brown and Root Flats now. Look in the potholes. There have been good fish. What I do is just use your cut bait, put them in the sand holes, and let them set. There's been good redfish all back here on these back flats. When that tide has been rolling out, later part of the afternoon, there have been good redfish coming out of Big Bayou. All along this back shoreline and this back flat, there have been good redfish all through here on your favorite cut bait, all the way down to Big Cut. There have also been some black drum working this area back in here. Early in the morning, you can drift along Estes Flats, popping corks of live shrimp. I've been catching some pretty good trout. You might have to weed through the small ones, but the trout are in Estes, and there are some decent ones. If you want the bigger ones, live croaker or live piggy's been the ticket. Later part of the day, up against the Klondikes, favorite cut bait, there have been good redfish all around these chains of rocks all the way down on both sides. So if you don't get them on one side of the rocks, jump on the other side. Just be careful because there's a lot of reefs right in this area around the Klondikes. So on a low tide, don't get stuck back there and not be aware of the oyster reef. So just be careful. Tides have been up in the mornings and they've been kind of sucking out throughout the day. Always, Island 4 down to 3, 2, and 1. There have been good redfish all around here. Been using live piggies or your favorite cut bait. Also, up along the edge of this channel, there have been good fish through here in the potholes. So you can work your favorite cut bait or you can use live piggies. They've both been working real well, but all around here it's been good redfish and also picking up a few good trout through here. Let's not forget about the jetties. Jetties are still holding good redfish. I've been using live shrimp with the knocker rig, 2 or 3 ounce weight. When it's nice, get on this outside, 15 to 19 foot of water. There have been good redfish through here. There have been Spanish mackerel out here at the end. For those, I've just been tying on a wire leader with the gold spoon. Been catching pretty good ones through here. On them calmer days, been running out to the surf. Next couple days, we're going to be looking pretty low on the water, so on the wave height. So all along this shoreline right now on this beach have been holding good trout. Up tight has been the redfish up on the banks. Just be careful when you are out here in the surf. Try not to anchor up on the sandbar. Do anchor into the gut. The trout have been in the second gut, third gut, and the redfish have been in the first gut. I know a lot of y'all have been running all the way down to Cedar Bayou, which Cedar Bayou's been holding good fish. There have been some fast limits down there. They are dredging that area still right now, but there are a lot of good fish all the way from Port Aransas all the way down to Cedar Bayou. If you don't get them in the first setting, just keep moving down a quarter mile, half mile, and you'll find the bait. Once you find the bait, you're going to find the fish. So work the beach when you can. Just be careful. Don't go out there when it's too rough. If you ain't been out there with on your own, it's best to have somebody with a buddy boat and y'all go together. Just be careful out here. A lot of things can happen, but there's still a lot of good fish out by the jetties and down the shoreline of the beach. Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Monte.